Greetings, it's Iain from RTO and welcome to a new album, and a very, very special one. It's not just a new album, but it's an album put out by someone in the vinyl community. And it is PC31 The Vinyl Policeman, or in other words Mike Grogan, and a very talented chap. And this is going to be a bit different because I'm going to show the album, and here is his new album with his band of Gods of Men, and it's called The Stair. And playing on here is Mike himself, Mike Grogan, on lead vocals and guitars. We've got Pete Blacker on the keyboards, Vern Gretsch on the bass, and Chris Arrowsmith on the drums. So, track 1 is called Flawed. Now, what an opening track. Within 5 seconds of hearing this, I knew I was going to like it. We all know what Mike listens to, and because of course he is in a tribute band to the Kinks as well, so you knew what you're getting. It's got a Vern's bass on this is terrific. There's some gritty little guitar bits from Mike. Mike, you're fantastic on this. I love this track. It is one of my favourites on the album, without a doubt. So let's move on to the next track, which is Yellow Door. Now this is a little bit different from that opening track. It's got some lovely drumming on here from Chris Arrowsmith. What a drummer he is. Very solid, keeps the beat. There's some lovely acoustic guitars on here. And again, a fine vocal from Mike. Super track. Then we get Vindicate Me, which is a favourite of mine. I think it's a favourite of Nick's Vinyl Butty. It's got a gutsy bass line from Vern. Solid as you like. The drum sound again, it's got a real rawness. It's just lovely rock music, rocky pop music. I don't know how to describe this track, but it's got such a beat to it. I really do like it. Track 4 is Witness, dominated by Chris's drumming and some wonderful keyboard work here from Pete. Really good guitar solo on this. Is super track. Then we get the last track on side 1, which is The World of Pain. There's a lovely little stabby keyboard that keeps coming in and out. There's a lovely bit of piano on it as well. It's just, you put this under the headphones, because I have listened to this under the headphones, and it's terrific. What a track to close side 1. So we'll go on to side 2. Hollow. Good old rocker. Lots of energy. Another ripping guitar solo from Mike. And his vocal on this is dynamite. It's an absolute belter. Gone This Day. The drumming on here from Chris is pretty good. It's the backbone of this track. It drives the song along, and it's got that sort of old indie rock track with a little bit of grunt as well. Then we get the Rebel Dance. It's a real crispy guitar sound on here. There's not so much distortion, it's just crisp, pure sound of the guitars. Very, very, very good track. Kingdom Come, which is the last track. What can you say about that bass line from Vern, except that it is absolutely brilliant. The drumming's tight. You got Mike and Pete floating around with their guitar and keyboards. Just hook onto them, that bass and drums. Another solid track to end this album. Now this was a hard one to do because it's not just a new album, it's a member of the vinyl community, and so the pressure's on here. But to be quite honest, and I'm not just saying this because it's Mike, this is a terrific album. It's every track from top to bottom is quality. and I know you're getting lots of support, Mike, within the vinyl community with this release. I like it because it's fresh, it's nice, it's got a lovely tone to it. The guitar work from yourself is wonderful, and there's just not one bad track on this album. And if you haven't got it, I'll put the link to the YouTube page, or just go on to one of Mike's videos and I'm sure he'll give you the details where you can get this album. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10, and I can guarantee you this will be at the end of the year review, because it is one of the best albums of the year in my books. So thank you very much, Mike. This is a really solid album, and congratulations, and just go and listen to this, people, if you haven't heard it yet. Okay, that's all for this week. Not doing anything. Well, I may be doing something on Sunday. Look out on another channel. But if not, I'll be back on Monday, where we've got, I think it's the 2000s of Richard Thompson and Perfect Side on Mondays, a Mike Oldfield album called Platinum. So have a great weekend, everyone, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.